Good morning and welcome back to Oakhill Farm. Today is Friday the 13th of March and we have left the hired elk to do some ploughing. We are going to give you a little break from the plough and get some of this disking done so we can get some crops in the ground. All these fields reasonably big, so not going to be the job of a minute to get this done. We've got this field to plough, the one to our right there coming up to disc, not plough. The one coming up to our right as well. There is a crop what the previous farmer didn't get out, just along the roadway here where our hired elk is ploughing away. There it is, you can see there he's ploughing in that field. We shall see. Probably tomorrow we may have to start getting some drilling done. Not too sure on which tractor we will use on the drill, to be fair. We will get this all dished up. Get this done. Yeah, everything's coming together nicely thus far. Everything's still not drying at the moment, so we shall see as we go forward. Ground temperature is still a little bit light on what will allow the crops to germinate, so we're not too worried about getting some crops in at the moment. Don't know whether to have some spring wheat or not. We may have some spring wheat, we may just go barley and oats, potatoes and sugar beets. We have moved into a carrot and onion growing area, so may even grow some carrots and onions, although that means purchasing some new equipment. There is somebody in the area that does the self-propelled carrot and onion harvester, so we will look into that. Could well be that it will replace our aging tanker trailed sugar beet harvester. So I think it does carrots, onions and sugar beet, so we'll look into it anyway. We now need to get some drilling done in the very near future, so hopefully the weather warms up a little and allows us to get some spring barley and spring oats into the ground. May have one field of spring wheat just to give it a start. This has been with us a year or two now. Started off with these when we was back in the early 60s. It served its purpose here well. Spitfires flying from the local airfield. The airfield had actually closed down, and some private guy got hold of a couple of 3 Spitfires and bought the airfield, bought the Spitfires and flies them from there. A good bit of this done. We've got 3, maybe 4 fields left to get ploughed up. Although if we don't get them all ploughed up, I don't think that will be the end of the day, to be fair. It will mean we get a little bit lower yield in the first year, but also means we can get started, get the drilling done and not have any fields standing idle. Around that. Yeah, the county working well. The other county doesn't seem to work on hired work or anything, so we got rid of that. Yeah, everything coming together nicely apart from the weather on the farm at the moment. So I think the crops we're going to grow here will be wheat, barley, oats, sugar beet, potatoes, carrots and onions, 7 different crop types. And we may even grow some budgie feed. I think that's what we've got here that can be grown. And we shall have a look as we go forward. Also got to get to the yard and fill the tractor up with diesel as well before too long. That's all backing up the hill. We have also got to pop over to the store and pick up some wheat, barley, oat seed. We will probably do that in the next episode here on Oak Hill. Go and get all the crops that we need. We have got a couple of trailers we need to sell, bale trailers we need to sell, and a couple more to buy, which will be better for the small bales we're doing here. The company that let us have the round baler, which is a pre-production model, didn't want us bringing it with us, so we bought ourselves a conventional baler until such time that these round balers come into production, whenever that will be. Should have enough tractors on the farm to do the jobs we need to do now. We are short of a loader tractor, I think. If we can get that sourced by the end of the year. Another, possibly buy another 135, put the one we've got to work as a loader tractor at the sheep farm or the cattle farm. This series, as we said before, may continue in its runtime order with the new gameplay on FS22 when that comes out in November. But until then, it will be the flagship series here on Summer Farm Estates. Then will become a secondary series as soon as we get started on getting everything going. As I say, tomorrow we will head to the store and pick up the seed we need, sell the 2 trailers we've got over at the other farms and pick up 2 new trailers for them. We also need a pallet of grass seed because we need a grass field over at the cattle farm. The field straight in front of us there at the minute is staying grass for the first year to produce some hay for the cattle and the sheep. We are almost to the end of today's episode, but we will, as ever, continue and work the day out so you don't see the same day twice. The other guy who works for us, his son, will be here tomorrow as well, I think, so he has finished up the jobs we wanted him to do on the old farm to get that going and sold and tidied up. These little narrow pieces here out. The guy with his fleet of Spitfires is keeping himself busy flying round with them. .165 still busy ploughing away in the field next door to us. Get ourselves on to this other side now. Get ourselves straight down here. bit short on where it should have been, but it's fine. But for today, that is where we're going to leave you. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode with the Counter 754 doing the disking. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. Planning on from this weekend, hopefully getting a GT3 and a farming simulator video out for a Saturday at least, if not a Sunday. Until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.